part one of making your brain more better. Today is about movement and how movement complexity, skill, and play can help brain development in general, okay? So, complexity. There's a study that I shared that is just below that was performed on London taxi drivers and London bus drivers, okay? The hippocampus is a brain center that they focused on in this particular study because of its involvement in long-term memory and spatial navigation. London taxi drivers, on average, had a larger hippocampus size than the average person. And they attributed that to their complex routes that they drive every day. Just to make sure that they didn't have to do with driving in general, they also performed the same MRI scan on London bus drivers. Same drive time, same city, but a very predictable route every day. And their brain center's development did not match that of the taxi drivers. So again, they attributed that to the randomized routes and decision making that a taxi driver has to do on a regular basis. So you could say that randomized decision making, complex routes can help development of long-term memory and spatial navigation. Okay, so the second one was a study performed on the white matter activity of piano players. Okay, if you've ever played the piano, you know how complex something like that can get, especially when you advance in skill levels. So when you're playing the piano, the left hand can be doing something different than the right hand. Each finger can be doing something completely different in a very rhythmic, sometimes very fast-paced environment. So this particular study showed that white matter activity was far greater in piano players than the average person. It also correlated with the skill level of that particular piano player. Okay, so the complexity at which they had to play and the skill level at which they had to play created better brain center communication in general. Okay, so incorporating a little bit of play into your workouts or your movement practice can help brain center activity and boost long-term memory and spatial navigation in general. So aside from just studying and reading to become smarter and gather more information, movement can help couple and supplement your educational endeavors and help brain communication, help you absorb information in a much faster, more efficient way. So I created this little movement flow for you to follow, to try out, and then expand on your own, okay, and see how it helps you in your cognitive endeavors and in brain development in general.